that. All right, and let's see, here we go. So it's creating accounts. And in the background, what's happening is not only is it creating the accounts, it's also solving the CAPTCHA codes. If you look over here with Visual Aid, it's going to allow you to put in several CAPTCHA solving tools. So what it's doing right now is you can see Visual Aid decoding image at decapture.com. All right. And all right, this is good. This is all 21 of the accounts, and username already exists. Actually that profile name, I probably should have changed that because I think I have several of these sites with the same profile name, but there shouldn't be very many of them. Account created successfully. All right, created successfully. And here you can also skip sites that require CAPTCHA. So if you don't have an account, you can skip it. I highly recommend paying for it. It's dirt cheap. And otherwise, you can skip the sites, or it'll usually pop up a screen and you can solve the CAPTCHA manually. Not a big deal if you're dealing with 20 sites or so. But like I mentioned, in Bookmarking Demon have over 800 bookmarking sites. So you're spending a lot of time typing in these decaptchas, and it's well worth the $20 to do a really large campaign. And $20 will, geez, it's amazing how much mileage you can get out of that. All right, so here, see, this is also pretty cool. So this is something with the EdwinSoft products, simulating human submission. So what it does is it just slows it down just a little bit, so the websites, won't flag it as okay. Nobody moves at this speed. So it's emulating human behavior in order to increase, the chances of the accounts being created successfully. So a lot of programs won't do that. They'll just go in there and they'll blast it. And it's pretty obvious. These sites are getting really smart about folks who are auto-submitting some of these bookmarks and articles. EdwinSoft has really mastered this feature, and really you can't find it much anywhere else, right? And as a result, you get a higher win rate when it comes to account creation and also submission as well. So here, let's see, simulating human behavior. I believe it's already submitting the bookmarks. And what's really cool, again, this is all one step, right? From the very beginning, we input our data, it created all of the accounts, and it's already posting. Oh, and it creates the accounts, it verifies the emails, and I believe it's already going to start posting too once, because we have the scheduler running. So let's see, we're down to 3. And this is kind of sharp. This progress tool right here. You can see the site URL, type bookmark, and this would show your IP. But if you look right here, see I'm hiding my IP. Now you could use multiple proxies, right? And you can purchase those. They're like $10 a month for 10 different proxies, and it'll cycle through them. That way, the sites won't see the same, like jump tags right here, for example, won't see the same IP address submitting over and over again. Your IP address won't be shared with multiple accounts. It could happen, but you just don't want 20 accounts associated with the same IP. I do have an article directory, and one thing I look for and I'll ban is if you have multiple users, same IP address, I automatically will ban that IP address. And this addresses that issue. As bookmarking sites and article sites get smarter, Ultimate Demon, the folks at EdwinSoft are right up, they're keeping right up with the technology, and they're finding creative ways to work around it, so you can have high submission rates. So, for the beta, right, this is performing pretty darn well. It's been funny. I've had to do a PR campaign. I've done an article campaign, and the feedback is more, hey, I would recommend changing, maybe adding this feature, but it's never been a stability issue, right? In fact, I've never had Ultimate Demon, even in beta, crash on me, and that says something. You know, that really does say something. Look now. See, what do we got here? So now it looks like it's posting the accounts. And again, we're doing all of this at one time, and I don't mind it. There's only 21 sites, so I highly doubt that Google's going to freak out because there's 21 links created today. And part of the reason why is, there's no guarantee that all 21 of the bookmarks are going to get indexed right away. And this site already has a few bookmarks and backlinks already built out there. So I'm not too concerned with it. If I had a larger campaign, right, like 800 bookmarks, then I would spread that out probably to about 5 to 10 a day, because Ultimate Demon has a scheduler to it. You're able to drip those bookmarks over a very long period of time, and you control that. So the nice thing about it is you can have multiple projects running concurrently that are all dripping, right, bookmarks or articles. In fact, with this tool, you'll be able to have you'll be able to do forum posts and RSS stuff, and article submission, bookmarking, submitting to Web 2.0 properties. That, by the way, is going to be the next step to see how this tool really functions. But look at, this is just doing tons of work in the background, and I think it took us maybe 5 minutes or so to set up this bookmarking campaign. And all I've been doing right now is just kind of talking about some of the features and some of the beta that's been going on, right? Visual aid, decoding image. This is, you really can't get any easier than this. Anyone, even somebody who's using SE Nuke, would be hard pressed to argue that that there's an easier program to use, because there's not. I've used them all. I'm a huge fan of Bookmarking Demon, Article Demon. I've used them for quite some time now, and I have to tell you, I'm really excited about this product. Even in beta, it looks really promising. And if you visit my site, you're going to notice that I won't put out an article unless I really like the product, or I won't run an affiliate program or be an affiliate of a product if I really don't like them, if I don't believe in them. And I have to tell you, so far, pretty darn impressive. This is cool. Look at this. It tells you the overall progress of your campaign. See, submitting in process is pending, only 1. Attention required 11. We'll check that out. It bookmarked 9 of those, which is great. And it's slowing down a little bit. And because this is I'm creating accounts with this for the first time, it would have been okay if I would have used my original IP. It's just a practice that I have to always disguise the IP address. All right. If you look at this interface, I talked about this in some of the other videos. Really clean interface. You probably can look at that. We can even click on some of these other tabs while this is running in the background. All right, you don't have any other pending tasks. So from here, let's see what we do. So here's some notes. We don't have those. All right, and default categories. Let's see what this is here. Okay, what it did is it loaded some default categories. I might have missed it, but I would have liked to have been able to define the categories, but that could have been something that I just missed. All right, close. Yep. All right, folks, so hey, that's it for the bookmarking portion of Ultimate Demon. As you can see, we just bookmarked a whole site in a really short amount of time. Really didn't take much time at all. And now we're just kind of playing around with it. There might be 1 or 2 tweaks that I would recommend, but overall pretty good. This is pretty cool. So if you've seen what I just did here, I went and clicked on live links and I hit bookmark, all right, and hit preview, and check this out. These are all the sites that were just bookmarked, right? And these are great sites to Delicious. I mean, that's fantastic. That really is nice. And you can take all these links here and include them into another campaign, like, an article campaign, an RSS campaign. And it's just further going to diversify the link quality of any sites that you want to rank well in Google. Anyway, that's it. I'm going to sign on off. If you have any questions, feel free to leave me a comment. This is a sneak preview, and the nice thing about it is I asked the folks over at EdwinSoft if I can maybe throw out a little video just kind of giving folks an overview of the tool. They agreed to it, but make sure that you sign up to receive other updates. It's going to be really important. This is a tool that you're going to want to jump on fairly frequently. I know that as soon as it gets done with beta testing, I'm going to be one of the first customers. So anyway, have a great weekend, and thanks for watching.